Hey Taurus, this is going to be your Where is this relationship going reading for the month of May. Keep in mind, this is a general love reading. It's not going to resonate with every single Taurus. If this is your message, Taurus, that is wonderful. If it's not, please feel free. Don't try to force it. Just check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. Those may resonate with you. I'll leave a timestamp in the comments section for when the reading actually begins. I just need to lay out your spread. I've already pre-shuffled, so let's speed through this part. Okay, so Taurus, let's jump into your reading. Of course, I'll read the top row as your energy, the bottom is your partner's, and feel free to reverse the energies if you deem it necessary. Taurus, I feel like it's interesting because I don't know how to put this. If I could sum this up for you so you kind of know whether or not this may resonate with you. I feel like you both need to give each other space. Like this is some energy where it's like if you gave this a little bit more space, a little more breathing room, I feel like it would work itself out. It's interesting. It's really interesting energy. Let's jump into how you guys feel about each other. So right now you're feeling like the Six of Swords right now. It feels like, Taurus, that you're in this energy of wanting to move on from this person. Or there's this energy of like either you want to move on or you want some kind of improvement in this person with the Six of Swords. So it's kind of a little bit of, even if you haven't necessarily given them an ultimatum, your energy is that of an ultimatum where it's like either things are going to improve with the Six of Swords, go from worse to better, things are going to improve, or I'm out with the Six of Swords energy. Things are either going to improve with both of us together in this connection, or I'm going to go improve off on my own. There's an energy that you do want to take them with you with the Six of Swords energy, but it's not a prerequisite for them to be there on your path. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting from you. Now for them, the energy that I'm getting from them is that they want an opportunity to show you that I feel like I'm getting this energy off this person where at one point in time they really were a good partner. There were some really great things about them. It's just this energy of falling off. Like, you know, that energy of someone who let themselves go or was no longer investing into the relationship or didn't truly understand that relationships require consistent investment, and they just kind of stopped. And I feel like this is the energy of someone who wants to show you this isn't just about, oh, give me a second chance. It's like, give me another chance to show you that I can go back to being what I was, or I could go back to being the person that you need with this Judgment energy. I do get the energy that they're willing to make this change though. I do feel also an energy where something's awakened in them with this Judgment energy. Maybe it's that they're feeding off of yours, because I get strong ultimatum energy for the Tauruses that this spread is for. Even if you haven't said it, some of you have expressed it, but you know, a lot of times, especially for, you know, not necessarily just for women, but it could be for men too. I mean, and a lot of times you leave in your mind first. And I feel like some of you have left in your mind, or you've given the ultimatum in your mind already. Now, how you feel about the relationship is the Hierophant. You want this relationship to be stable, solid, very traditional. You want your marriage to work, you want your relationship to work, you want to take this relationship to a higher level. I also feel like for some of you are ascending in some way spiritually, like you're moving on it may be brand new or it may be existing, but there's a different level to your spiritual path now. And it's almost as if you're like, I can't drag you along with me. I need my relationship to reflect the growth that I'm experiencing personally and spiritually with this Hierophant. You could be, this is Taurian energy, right? So this is your energy. I feel that it's really important for you, Taurus, especially with the card, with your card appearing here, that it's very important that you aren't losing yourself in this relationship, and you want to make sure that you're allowed to be yourself fully. I also get an energy where like this relationship can't take a toll on your pride. Not necessarily, the horrible negative connotation that goes along with pride, but I'm thinking of, and I'm feeling the more positive attributes of the word of pride. To take pride in something is because you've invested, put in work, and you've established something that's worthy of esteem. And I feel like you want a relationship like that. You want your relationship to reflect a lot of the growth that you're doing. And I think this person sees that. The way they feel about the relationship is the Queen of Cups. They're still either in love with you or still really, really care about you. It's interesting because I get this energy where all of a sudden they want to show you that I get very much so like show me energy. And I feel like they could be trying a bit too hard because they know what it is that you want to see in them or what growth you expect from them. And there's this energy with this Queen of Cups, like, oh, this is an energy of she gives love, she shows her emotions. I think for you, Taurus, it's more about deeds and less about emotion right now because you're coming up in your energy. But it feels like I think that you're very skeptical of whether this person can make this change. I'll put that. And I don't know if it's because, and I kept getting like, you need some space from this. You just do. Now, what you want from the relationship, you have the Four of Cups. Very different from what they want. Because clearly they want, what you want right now is your space with the Four of Cups energy. You aren't interested in words. You aren't interested in words or gestures. You're more interested in deeds now. And so it has to be shown to you. And I think you just want your space a little bit with this Four of Cups energy. Like if you're not really going to show me something, I don't want to hear anything. It's kind of that kind of energy. But what they want is the Ten of Pentacles. They want this relationship to stabilize again. They want this commitment with you. They want the family structure to be in place, especially for those of you who are in a marriage. Or in a very committed relationship. They want this structure to remain. They want that. There's some things they would have to do with this Judgment energy to prove that to you, it feels like. And it feels like you're not going to be, you're going to be very much so unimpressed unless these are either monumental changes or consistent changes. I do get consistency as well. I feel like you're just not going to be interested if it's temporary. You want permanent and sustainable change in this connection. And you're just tired of lip service. Now, what you can do to improve this relationship, this connection, like I said, I keep getting this energy, and it's so, you see these two cards here, you get the Five of Pentacles, they get the Four of Cups. The best thing they can do for you is to give you your space. I get this with the Four of Cups, that they need to give you your space, and instead of focusing on expressing how much they want this relationship, they need to focus more energies into doing what is necessary to show you that there are changes occurring here. You could be dealing with a Cancer, very strong Cancer energy here. You know, the Five of Pentacles is your energy. What you could do to improve this connection, right? I get two things here, because I feel like, although I can tell you need some space right now, the Five of Pentacles talks about being there for someone through thick and thin. If this is the relationship that you want, and if you saw the improvements that you really wanted to see in this person and you were ready to commit, it's going to be important for you to show them that you're willing to take this ride with them, to walk alongside them as long as they are making the changes that are necessary and remaining consistent. It's interesting because I think you do need to take your space, right? You want your space, and I feel like you need it with this Five of Pentacles energy as well. Because this is about, you know, leaving someone out in the cold, right? Separating. For some of you, you just need that right now. And I don't know what it is right now that has you in that mode, but it's just, I feel like if this person would just give you this space, work on themselves and show you what it is that you're requiring or what you need, that's the improvement. I don't feel like expressing a ton of emotion towards you right now is going to benefit this connection. Okay, so let's get into your most likely outcome. We've got the Devil card. So what it feels like is, it feels like you two are still going to be remaining tied together, bound together, kind of like inextricably still this month. The tie with each other will still remain, it feels like. But I will tell you that for those of you that aren't allowed your space, or you're not given your space, this could really devolve into something a little bit toxic this month. I would really strive to work towards giving each other the time that's necessary, especially for you, Taurus. It really feels like you need your safe space and to be allotted enough time to be in that. I feel also, with your advice card being the Five of Cups, I think it's going to be really important for during this time that you have to yourself to not focus on what isn't going right in this relationship if you want to salvage it, but focus on the positive things and what is going right. Focus on, especially if this person is making the effort, focus on that. Don't harp on the past or the negativity here. I can feel that energy of there's the potential to really, for this to be a month that you kind of sit and dwell in all of the mistakes of the past. And I feel like these cards are really kind of warning, like if this is the relationship you want, if you want to salvage it, that's not the energy to be in for the month of May. In the time where you are given your space, I think it's going to be important to focus on what's improving, what's changing, what's evolving, if this person is evolving with you, and focusing on the future and what this connection could become. Like the Two of Cups, the ideal relationship that you could create together. So I hope this was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.